What's up, y'all? It's your boy Carcino. It's really late, but I wanted to get outdoors, and talk to y'all so y'all can get a whole different scenery, different setting, and get out here where it's quiet, So, I'm glad y'all liking the videos that we putting out. But we finna get real right now on some boxing stuff and answer all y'all questions. And a lot of shocking news. Forces of nature change in the sport of boxing. Things happen. People get moved around. Things shift. Got to move some crews. First off, Amir Khan is not working with Al Heyman anymore. That's a done deal. November 7th, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this or not, but Lomachenko will be fighting Guillermo Rigondeaux on November the 7th. So I would pencil that in. If you looking for a date, they're going to make that happen. The principals involved are still working to make that fight a possibility. Timothy Bradley will be fighting Brandon Rios. And if Canelo Alvarez is successful against Miguel Cotto and Tim Bradley is successful, the winner of that fight will go to 154 and fight Canelo Alvarez next year in a pay-per-view. Hey, I'm telling y'all, I'm giving y'all everything in like a minute. What boxing website has told you anything of what I just told you? In January, Manny Pacquiao is fighting in pay-per-view against Amir Khan. There you go. Done deal. No Al Heyman involved. Amir Khan and Al Heyman went their separate ways. Khan is back letting his daddy run his business, and his daddy's finna negotiate a deal, and they basically almost are coming to an agreement to fight Manny Pacquiao January next year. But you heard it here first, because nobody else even know that. But I wanted to give it to y'all first because y'all support me and y'all subscribe to the website, and thank you. So this is my thank you to you guys, and there you have it. And a lot of people gonna say, you said Pacquiao was coming back at the end of this year. He was. But HBO did not want to take Manny Pacquiao versus Vargas as a pay-per-view fight. No, they did not. They want Pacquiao for next year. HBO's going to be doing 6 fights next year. 6, like pay-per-view fights. Andre Ward is going to fight Kovalev in a pay-per-view fight. After Kovalev fights Pascal in Canada. I think they're not going to fight in Canada, I don't think. I think they're going to fight again, but not in Canada. I don't know where they're going to fight, but that's going to be non-pay-per-view. And the next fight will be, the big fight will be Andre Ward on pay-per-view versus Sergey Kovalev. That's what they want. That's the fight they want to do. So Pacquiao's going to have 2 pay-per-views next year. Starting off the year, the first pay-per-view will be Manny Pacquiao against Amir Khan. And if Pacquiao is successful, he'll be fighting Terrence Crawford at the later part of that year on pay-per-view from for HBO. Canelo Alvarez will not be fighting nobody but Timothy Bradley, if everything goes as the way the schedule is. Timothy Bradley versus Canelo Alvarez, pay-per-view next year, April or May. Around, they want to do Cinco de Mayo. So there you have that. Now tell me who's giving you anything of what I just told you right now. Nobody. See, I've been working. Now, everybody's saying, what's up with Floyd? Who's Floyd fighting? And right now, people's like, it's going to look like it's going to be Sean Porter and it's going to be Berto. All you know is Floyd's fighting in September, and they're playing it close to the chest on who the person is they're fighting. But more than likely, it looks like Berto. They just don't want to tell the public that, so they can just start really tearing into it. They're going to just take it all the way to the end. You know, why even say anything? Just leave it the way it is. And will he have another fight next year? That's in negotiations. I mean, for a 50th fight, I don't know where people got a 3-fight deal negotiation from. First person I ever heard say that was Hollywood, and since then, that's been it. Let me see, what else is new that's going on that y'all probably don't know? Shoot, I can't really think of anything that y'all don't know. Keith Thurman, he said he won $10,000 to fight Errol Spence. I just hope he gets $10 million for his next fight, or he's losing. So I'm like, if you can fight some other joker for that kind of money, when you need $10 million for Errol Spence, then if you need that kind of money for Errol, then why are you fighting for less for somebody else? It wouldn't make sense. Unless you really value Errol Spence to be a $10 million type of fight, then I guess by all means then. Somebody was talking about my hip-hop videos. I was going to make it a boxing video, but you guys wanted to ask me questions about that, and I'll get to those. But someone asked me a boxing question as far as, like, why do people jump rope? And he's like, I don't want to sound stupid. Dude, you're not sounding stupid by asking a boxing question. You just want to know, like, why people jump rope. And you thought it was feminine. And why do boxers use that? What that does is create hand, eye, feet coordination. It's a reflex. It keeps you on your ball of your toes. It gets you used to doing that. It keeps your hands active, your eye movements. All of these things are working all at once. That's why jumping rope has been going on for centuries when it comes to boxing. It keeps your body, your reflexes, and your body in the mode of using all your elements at once. That's the tool of the jump rope. And it can't be replaced. You need that jump rope. You need to jump rope if you're boxing. Definitely need the rope. Got to do your rope work, because it's critical to your success. Working on your fundamentals and your skills. So that's why people jump ropes. Not to be feminine. It has nothing to do with that. It's all about coordination. What else did the guy ask me? The hip-hop videos and how do I know all the information that I know about hip-hop videos. Easy. I ask around, or I was there, or I had people that was there. A lot of this stuff, I mean, y'all get a lot of things twisted because people, just because you see people on TV don't mean that they millionaires. Just because they made a rap song or rap album don't mean that they live in a big luxurious mansion. And these people were making albums and living in the projects. I mean, some of them still live there. You know, they made it. It's a lot of them that made it out, and their friends are still in the project. So that's why they still in the projects. Then the other guy was like, man, you talk all this stuff about these rappers like you this rap expert. I ain't seen you spit a bar. I'm like, do I need to? You ever ask anybody that writes Charlemagne to spit a bar or any of those guys? And I'm like, nobody asked them to go spit a bar. You ain't asked any of those dudes who write articles in the source to go spit. Please don't ask Benzino to spit no bars. He will spit them. I mean, but to me, I'm like, I used to do this a long time ago, just spit bars for fun. Because that's what we did. But my style was battle rap. My thing was like battling. That was the whole subject, was like attack, attack, attack. So it was never like the stuff that Meek Mill, that they would eat through him literally. That would be easy work. But if I had to put bars out or say anything, it would just be about the whole thing in general, where it's at now. It's like, because I'm disappointed in everybody, because everybody's doing the same stupidity in the game. So any rap I would do would be attacking the stupidity that's in the business now. Like, everybody's chasing these fake dykes, and Tiger's losing his stripes for playing in panties of trannies. Not for the underage girl who's part of the new Addams family. You know, that's it. I mean, really, that's okay. Take those bars and flip them and use them and do whatever. But that's basically the style I would do. I would attack them. Everybody's trying to chase these fake dykes, and I'm tired of seeing that. Everybody's got the piercings in their cheeks now, and idiot people got their faces all tatted up. We was never like that. Never. Look, no tattoos. I don't need a tattoos are the stupidest thing a human being can put on their body. It is. It's like the dumbest thing you could ever do. It's just a stamp of approval to show your ignorance. Like, look at me. I'm stupid. I was stupid when I did this. I put poison ink in my skin that I'm not going to even care about in another week or two. But it's going to be with me for the rest of my life because I'm stupid. That's all it means. No tattoo has ever made a person look better. Anybody tell you that is an idiot. I'm glad I said that. I feel a lot better now. But this has been the realest video I ever made. It's been more fun too. Once the guy said that I have a. It's funny because I was the Jay-Z hater. I'm the Drake. First I was the Jay-Z hater, the Drake hater. Now I'm the Drake lover. You just a Drake head. And you hate Meek Mill. The person I can't stand is Jim Jones. And people's like, man, why you hate Jim Jones? Jim Jones did some snake dirt stuff to one of my homies out here. Them Bird Gang dudes, they really was doing what they was doing, you know, on some street stuff. And Jimmy pulled a move and did some fake stuff that people in the streets wouldn't like. Let's just use an example. If you wanted to buy purple ice cream, and somebody said, we got you purple ice cream, and you spent the type of money they said for purple ice cream, and they brought you vanilla and charged you the same price for the purple ice cream, which was more and worth more, and they screwed you over, then tried to play like they got screwed and still kept your money, and then try to make it like, man, look, this business ain't 100% accurate. Sometimes you got to take a loss. You'll be a little upset because you felt like this dude just tried to play you for a clown. So Jimmy did that a couple of times to a lot of people, and you can't do that to out-of-towners, especially when you're the out-of-towner, because your friend has a good connection in here. Don't think it was okay for you to do that. There's a lot of people up here ready to... Boy, there's a reason you ain't been back. We know the reason you ain't been back. They ain't forgot, and you know they ain't forgot. So if you come, you gotta have the skull gang, the anything gang you can find. Because they ain't gonna forget you by sight, buddy. So that's the Jim Jones situation. We know he's a crap, so we don't really deal with him. There's a lot of other stuff going on too in the business, but y'all wanted to know about like all the women and stuff that go, like, people like, who's sleeping with who? You know, that's not important. I mean, it's a lot of people being, you know, that casting couch is a real thing, especially in the music business. And women know that coming in. They don't care. That's why you see most of these girls who used to be strippers, they do backup vocalist stuff, and they sleep with these artists because these artists have never had real women before. Most of these artists that come in the game, they not like the rappers before. They never had no real women till they got some money. So they, instead of having the groupies lust for them, they lust for the groupies. They're kissing up to the groupies. And it's like, dude, you the one on stage. You the one making the money. And you lusting after the groupie. It's like, that's why these strippers now are getting these guys, having babies with them and marrying them. And it's retarded, this game, man. I swear it is. They making us all look bad. And some of this stuff that they doing now, it's like, it's so ridiculous. Like, Meek Mills, he'd have been punched in the face a long time ago. These dudes would all been punched in the face. And nobody's doing that no more. Somebody would have came on stage, punched him in the face. At the party, punched him in the face. You know, nobody's getting punched in the face no more. That's the problem. If people were getting punched in the face, a lot of this would slow down. But you can't touch nobody. Everybody's so sensitive and delicate. But they all gangsters. It's ridiculous, man. I don't understand how this foolery, how they get to this point. And shout out to Michelle Rosado, too. I want to give her a shout out for a special reason. Michelle Rosado, Bikini Michelle. I give you a shout out because you work very hard. You are very passionate about boxing. You really love the sport. That's why I give you such a big shout out. Because you have put in and put in and put in and put in. And a lot of women have come along and have done the exact opposite. They come in the game real fast, trying to get all they can get out of the game to try to build other stuff and whatever they want to do, and they have no respect for the boxing craft, the game, try to learn it or do anything, and they try to use it to get to people and use it as stepping stones and disrespect the game. And, you know, we ain't gonna go there, but it's just wrong. But you have stayed the course, and you actually love boxing. So for you, I say thank you for that, for being real on that note. Definitely, 100%, you are a boxing, whatever they want to call it. You got your stamp. At least from me, you know, I give you a stamp. There's a lot of people out there who don't want to give any women their props in this game whatsoever. But we got a lot of women, if they really women, I don't know, that like on our page, we got 5% women population that watch boxing on our page, or at least our videos. And I wanted to give them shouts out, but I don't know. They got some catfish stuff going on nowadays. It's like men pretending to be women on the thing. So if you are a woman, thank you. First female boxing fan, we appreciate all the love and the support. We did hear that Adrian Broner may have a rematch against Sean Porter. That we did hear. I don't know if they're going to go in that direction. They might go in another one. But we did hear that. That is another possibility. So that fight is out there. And, all right, I'll go ahead and tell y'all. Steve Rifkin from Universal is the biggest pimp in the industry. Any R&B artist that ever worked for Universal Records, Steve Rifkin ripped them in half. He loved that brown sugar. I'm sorry, Steve. I'm sorry, man. I'm really sorry. I was in a good mood tonight. I'm out. Thank all of y'all, too. And all of y'all who just got here, subscribe. That sounds so corny. I hate saying stuff like that. But subscribe, I guess. I don't know. I'm out.